What's up, everyone? Have you ever seen a sword being made? Well, I did, and let's unpack that today. What's up, everyone? It's Johnny here with Tell a Friend. Hope you're having this great day on this Message Monday. Hey, the other day I was on YouTube and I was watching this popular show in the early 2000s called How It's Made. And I was watching a video on sword making. And the fascinating part about it was I spent like an hour just checking out video after video. And the one really cool one that really caught my attention was the Japanese samurai sword. Do you know that the samurai sword will take up to 3 weeks to be made? Yep, one sword can take about 3 weeks. See, the cool thing about it is how they make swords is they stick some raw metal, some carbon, some alloy, some of these natural elements found on the earth, and they stick them in a vat of fire. And when they pull it out, they hit it, they shape it. And what the heat is doing basically is softening and weakening the metal. So have you ever heard that saying, trial by fire? Now I know if you were with me last week, I kind of talked about trials, but in order to become strong like a sword, you have to be put through the fire. Now I know that sounds kind of weird, but you gotta become weak first before you become strong. How they made that sword strong was they banged it as it got soft, and then they would pull it out and they would stick it in some water, and basically the sword would become strong. Now I don't know the whole idea of sword making, but what I do know is if you want to be strong like a sword or hard as steel, you have to go through the trial by fire, right? So let me just share a parallel. I hope that'll bless you today, right? So when I was 17, I had already dropped out of high school. I was enrolled in a continuation school, or as some call it, adult education. Basically, it was where kids went who didn't have enough credits to graduate in a regular school. You could make them up a lot faster there. So I remember my mom, out of the blue, she said, "Mijo, I'm gonna send you to a private Christian school." Now, first, I wasn't even a Christian. That's the first thing, right? The second thing, I didn't even want to go to private school, let alone a Christian private school. I kind of liked my life the way it was. I kind of thought I was doing okay. So like the first 3 weeks to a month, every day I had a routine. I would go to my friend's house in the morning, get a little high. Yes, I know I did. If my kids are listening, close your ears, this part. But yeah, I would smoke a little weed in the morning and then go to school. And this was my routine. I would kind of go through for 3 weeks to a month, right? And I remember the principal pastor, he pulled me aside and lovingly, and I remember I say this lovingly, he said, "Lovingly, Johnny, if you want to be successful in life, you have to get do away with those things that are bringing you down, right? You gotta dismiss all those things, those temporal things in the world." Well, man, I felt like I was going through a fire because I felt like one side of me wanted to please my friends and another side of me wanted to please my mother and ultimately go to school and become a better person, right? So there was a breaking point. I was becoming soft and weak. Now there's a Bible passage that says, in your weakness, you become strong, right? So in order to become that strong person in the end of your day or whatever, at the end of the day, you have to learn to become weak and broken. Now today, I tell you, the only way you're gonna become strong and develop strength is you have to go through those trials. Yes, I said it, suffering, going through these things. If you wanna be strong like a sword, strong like that metal, and it even said, even the cool thing, it says it'll even pierce armor. If you wanna be like that sword and pierce armor, you had to be broken, going through those suffering, those trials, those pains in your life to become the end result, like that sword and strong. Anyways, I love you guys. These trials and these sufferings you may go through will be a blessing, because they'll give you strength and you'll be that leader that you always want to be. Anyways, I love you guys. Be blessed, and don't forget to tell a friend. And if you ain't got no friends, reach out to me. I love you guys. Be blessed. Bye now.